All right, so today we're looking at some string skipping double stops in the key of E, and we're going to be looking at two of them today, and basically just in different octaves on different strings. What we're looking at is, and also the same exact thing but on different strings, and you can utilize this in so many different ways. And it's just like endless possibilities like the last video I showed you. If you get this under your belt and you have this in your mind, you will have licks for days. So we're going to start with the G and the E string. So your first finger's on the first fret of the G, and then you're playing an E string open. So, and then your middle finger is going to be on the second fret of the G string, and then your ring finger on the second fret of the E. So you're going E, F sharp minor, and then you're going to move that up a whole step. Then you're going to go to the original position here. Your middle finger's on the fourth fret, or I'm sorry, the sixth fret of the G, and your index is on the fifth fret of the E. So move that up a whole step. Back to this shape. So your middle finger's on the ninth fret of the G. Your ring finger is on the ninth fret of the E. Move that up a whole step, and then back to the original shape. So your index on the 12th fret of the E, and your middle finger is on the 13th fret of the G. So and once you get that, you can start doing all sorts of interesting combinations, stuff that's a little bit outside of scale. And you can get a lot of interesting things with that. All right, so this next one we're going to look at is the exact same thing. You're just using a different position, and we're going to be using the position of D and B. And where you start on this one is your index is on the 5th fret of the B string. Your middle finger is on the 6th fret of the D. Right? Then you're going to move it up to your second position, which is your F sharp minor chord. And your middle finger is on the 7th of the D, and your ring finger is on the 7th of the B. Move that up a whole step. Back to the original shape. Your index is on the 10th fret of the B. Your middle finger is on the 11th fret of the D. Okay, so far we got. Notice it's the exact same thing as this. So naturally, we're going to move that up a whole step. And then you're going to go back to this shape. Your middle finger is on the 14th fret of the D, and your ring finger is on the 14th fret of the B. Move that up a whole step. And then back to the original shape, just an octave up. So your first finger is on the 15th fret of the B, and then your middle finger is on the 16th fret of the D. So. And you can move that all sorts of around. You can go back and forth between those two, and it sounds pretty cool. If you get that under your belt, internalize that, you'll have licks for days.